Prime Minister Narendra Modi's recent visit to Kuwait, the first by an Indian Prime Minister in 43 years. The Indian diaspora has become an integral part of the fabric of society. Indian cuisines, popularly in the Gulf, underscores universal appeal. The aromatic spices and rich flavors of Indian dishes have found their way to everyday life in Kuwait and other Gulf nations. Namaskar friends, myself Deepak Kumar Rath. I welcome you to the digital media of Uday India, and today in Bhartata Ka Sankana, I will speak about India's soft power and Prime Minister Modi's vision as embodied in his historic visit to Kuwait. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's recent visit to Kuwait, the first by an Indian Prime Minister in 43 years. And he marked a historic milestone in fostering India's relationship with Gulf nation. Conferred with Kuwait's highest civilian award, Prime Minister Modi's visit underscored not just diplomatic ties but also India's growing influence as a soft power on the global stage. Through his words and actions, Prime Minister Modi highlighted the multifaceted dimension of India's soft power, a unique blend of cultural heritage, diaspora contributions and civilization ethos, and articulated a vision for strengthening India's presence in Gulf and beyond. Rekindling historical and cultural ties, you will see India's relationship with Kuwait is deeply rooted in history, with centuries of trade, cultural exchange and people-to-people connections forming the bedrock of ties. Prime Minister Modi's speech during his visit celebrated his this legacy. By invoking historical ties, he reminded the world that India's interactions with the Gulf region have always been mutually enriching, characterized by the exchange of ideas, goods and cultures. This narrative aligns with India's broader soft power strategy, relying on shared history to strengthen partnerships. By positioning India as a custodian of civilization values that transcend time, Prime Minister Modi's approach promotes the idea of India as a natural partner in India's interconnected world. The role of the Indian diaspora, Prime Minister Modi paid rich tribute to 1 million strong Indian diaspora in Kuwait, acknowledging their significant contributions to the Gulf nation's economy and society. The Indian diaspora, often referred to as India's cultural ambassadors, exemplifies the country's ethos of hard work, adaptability and multiculturalism. Their presence has not only bolstered India's image abroad but also created strong bridges between India and host nations. In Kuwait, the Indian diaspora has become an integral part of the fabric of society, contributing across sectors like healthcare, education and technology. Prime Minister Modi's recognition of their efforts reinforces India's commitment to its citizens abroad and underscores the country's influence as a people-centric soft power. Civilizational ethos, you will see, the foundation of India's soft power. Prime Minister Modi's emphasis on India's civilization ethos forms a cornerstone of the nation's soft power. India's philosophy of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, the world is one family, resonates globally, especially in regions like the Gulf, where cultural and religious diversity coexists. Prime Minister Modi highlighted how India's inclusivity and its deep-rooted traditions of mutual respect and harmony make it a global beacon for peaceful coexistence. India's spiritual and philosophical traditions, from yoga to Ayurveda, have gained immense popularity worldwide, including in the Gulf. Prime Minister Modi's advocacy for these traditions has played a pivotal role in their global adoption, reinforcing India's image as a wellspring of holistic well-being. Cultural diplomacy through cinema and cuisine, highlighting India's cultural exports. Prime Minister Modi mentioned the role of Indian cinema and cuisine in shaping global perceptions of the country. Bollywood, with its captivating storytelling and vibrant music, has captured hearts worldwide, including in Gulf. Indian films, often dubbed in Arabic, served as a cultural bridge, bringing Indian traditions, values, and narratives closer to Gulf audiences. Similarly, Indian cuisines, popularly in the Gulf, underscores universal appeal. The aromatic spices and rich flavors of Indian dishes have found their way to everyday life in Kuwait and other Gulf nations. Prime Minister Modi's acknowledgement of these cultural elements reinforces their role as informal ambassadors of India's heritage. And tourism, a gateway to India's soft power, tourism forms another vital pillar of India's soft power strategy. Prime Minister Modi's emphasis on India's tourism sector during the visit was a call to explore the country's diverse landscapes, rich history, and spiritual experiences. India's iconic sites, from Taj Mahal to backwaters of Kerala, attract millions of tourists annually, creating an enduring impression of the nation's grandeur and cultural depth. The government's initiatives such as Dekho Apna Desh campaign and the promotion of heritage tourism aim to position India as a must-visit destination. By inviting Gulf citizens to experience India's unique offerings, Prime Minister Modi underlined that tourism as a gateway to building stronger cultural and economic ties. India's soft goals, a vision for future. Prime Minister Modi's visit to Kuwait optimized India's broader soft power goals, and these include fostering people-to-people connections by celebrating the diaspora and inviting deeper engagement. India aims to strengthen grassroots ties with nations worldwide. Next is promoting cultural and spiritual heritage. India's traditions, from yoga to Bollywood, are powerful tools for building cultural affinity and goodwill. Enhancing global partnerships, leveraging shared histories and civilization values, India seeks to position itself as a natural partner for nations seeking mutual growth. Next is expanding economic and strategic influence. Soft power complements India's hard power by creating a favorable environment for economic and strategic collaborations. And to conclude, Prime Minister Modi's historic visit to Kuwait was not just a diplomatic event but a masterstroke in soft power diplomacy. And by celebrating shared stories, honoring the diaspora, and promoting India's cultural and civilization strengths, he painted a compelling vision of India's role on global stage. India's soft power, rooted in its ancient village heritage and carried forward its vibrant culture and dynamic diaspora that continues to be key driver of its foreign policy. As Prime Minister Modi articulated in Kuwait, India's soft power is not merely about influence, it is about building bridges, fostering understanding, and creating a shared vision for a harmonious and prosperous world. That's all for today. Stay tuned with Uday India and subscribe to Uday India. Thank you.